Hello guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Cozy Buildings, but you can call me Gabby, and today we're going to play another episode of House Flipper 2, and we are going to do another extreme makeover, and in this occasion I am finally going to do my home office. No pressure. I have been procrastinating this one for a very long time. Actually, I didn't know what to do with it. I always choose a home and then just began to renovate it, flipping. But I don't know why. I think it's something psychological. The fact that that this is actually like my home office, and I don't want to mess this up. I want to, I just want to. This is the place that I'm going to live in, and I'm so worried that I'm not gonna like it, or I'm going to build something that I don't feel. I don't know. I just something very different, and I know it's just like the game and all, but sometimes you get a little bit invested in games, and I'm the kind of person I just couldn't live with myself if I mess this up. But I have no idea yet what I wanted to do. What I want to do. Actually, I think I just might as well start, because you know that if I don't start, I actually get my ideas when I'm starting. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to clean, and I'm going to start selling things, and this is supposed to be like my parents' house, right? I think I got it. I have an email around here about mom saying something like that. Oh yeah, they said they were moving and they were leaving the family home to me. I want to make them proud. All right, so this is a family house. This is a very classic family house, and we have a little yard patio or something. This, I don't know if this is like an oven or like just like a fireplace. A very lovely neighborhood. Actually, the lot is not that big. We have like a house for dogs that could never get in. We have a very small, so I'm probably not going to be able to do as much as I want to, but I would like to make an extreme makeover. I would like to have everything in here, because actually I would really love to own a house with a pool, even if it's a small one. I mean, it's just for me, right? So I don't know, I'm kind of curious of what can we achieved in here. So this is the garage. It's a very small, yeah, it's just for one person, me, so I don't need much. It's just and this is like a little, maybe we can do some storage room in here, a little pantry. Well, this is what the house has, like a small living room. We have like the kitchen, which is also very small, but it's okay for one person. The water running, always love to do that. And we have a little counter, very dirty windows, and we have here like a little laundry under the stairs. This is supposed to be my room. For us, no matter what happens, remember that I love you. Aw, that's so nice. We have some posters, we have some boxes in here, but I think I'm gonna get rid of everything. Call me mom. Of course I will. What a lovely parents. That's literally my mom. Instead of post-its, she'll be texting me every single time. Didn't manage to finish the extra room. Have fun with it. And another note. Thank you for taking this burden from me. And this is a room that was not finished, but it's very small. We have a full bath, running water. We have everything that we need here. A little window to peek. This is the master bedroom, which is actually going to become my bedroom, but if we decide to leave it in here as it is, and we still have some boxes to open, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to put them in here. Oh, it's like the train. Oh, well, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I will.
12 seconds later.
Oh my god. Look at that. They all went in different ways, but at least it's working. Still, it's gonna go. Alright, so I guess this is it. Everything is so beautiful, and it would be lovely to just renovate and clean and leave it. When you have like your parents' home, like the house when you grew up with, and if your parents give you the house like as a gift, I would be very, in real life, I would be very hesitant to change it drastically because you have the emotional attachment. But this is a video game, so let's pretend our parents really gave us a house in order for us to see what we can do with it, because they're proud of us. They know that we flip houses and they know what we can do, so they're like excited to see what can we do with the house. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Before the sun sets up, I'm going to start selling. You know what I'm going to do? It's going to get very dark, so what I'm going to do, so I'm gonna sleep until morning. Good night. There we go. So we don't have to worry about the sun going down. And I can start selling everything. Everything must go. Look at the sun. Look at that. Just look at the light. Oh my god, I love this game. Alright, so let's begin. You know, I've been meaning to ask you guys while I do this. You know that my videos usually, when I do the flips or I do the extreme renovations or even a building from scratch, I usually kind of have like a long form videos. And you know, we have parts of the video when we're actually have just music in the background, and other parts of the video it's me talking, explaining the things and what I want to do with this, with the house, or what I want to do with things. And so I don't know which part of that you enjoy best. If you like in the long-term video, because actually I've mentioned the last extreme makeover that I did, that it took like 20 hours for me to do that, and I had 20 hours of footage, and I was really like, I don't have a hard time editing because actually I love editing, but I have to take out so much of the footage because I actually kind of like, because I don't want to make a video that long. Oh, goodbye, child. Oh, shit. That was, I really don't want to make videos that long, and so I kind of, I have to really cut them. I just imagine to have a 20-hour video. And oh my god, oh my gosh, can I get that back? I think it was a note. Oh, I think it was a note, or maybe it wasn't. Well, maybe it was one of Mom's note. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, yeah, that actually sorry about trash. It's okay, Mom. Yeah, so I was just wondering, I would love to keep doing long videos, but at the same time it is a little bit, you know, a little bit, I could get it, just it takes longer for me to edit, you know. You can throw it out, you can throw it out now. Your mom didn't let me. Oh, that was my dad. Alright, let's begin here in the living room. Finally, we're just gonna get rid of all this. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was gonna sell the laptop there for a minute. But I think it's okay. If you sell the laptop, I think the game allows you to buy it again. Left you some pizza in the fridge. Oh, is it? It is the garbage. Use a trash bag for the pizza. Sorry, rotten. Hi, my future self, cause no one else cleans here. I will. I am doing that exactly. What else needs to be filled in here? Keys. Oh, we don't need the mouse. If you need to fix what? Toolboxes in the garage. If you need to fix, what is STH? I don't know what that is. Sorry, sweetie. Now you have to do your laundry. Ah, yes, I do. Okay. Oof, I was about to sell the stairs. Oh, everything went. In memory of the lost bagel. A little bit more in here. Apparently he really liked the train stuff. I don't know if he's a he or a she, but I'm a she, so... Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, I didn't read that note. Well, so what was I saying? So I was talking about the videos, right? Oh, you guys just let me know. I mean, I know that some of you enjoy the silent parts, and I know that some of you enjoy the explaining parts. So I would like to continue doing a little bit of both. But if you don't mind cutting back a lot of it and explaining, it will be a lot faster for me to upload videos. You know, to make this to make these houses takes time, and I will definitely be able to have them a little faster. But if you don't mind waiting a little bit, I keep doing that as well too. I mean, I really enjoy letting you guys, showing you most of what I do, what I use on the houses. Some of you have asked in the past, like what I use, all the things that how do I do or manage to do some things, and I try to keep it in the video so you guys can see, just in case you guys want to try it out on your own gameplays. And documents. All right, it would be great if we could have like a story mode. Well, I know we have like a little story mode in here, but I don't know, I like the puzzle solving. Tom's exam, March 27, 1 p.m. Tom, you can have the big bedroom now if you want. Yes, I do. So all of this is the roof. Should I get rid of it? Oh, I already read this. All right. Okay, so as much as I would love to have a house with the Victorian style, because that's actually one of my favorites, I'm gonna make this a modern house, and I think I am going to make it like I think I'm going to make it modern, very modern. Yeah, I just want to see the difference. Now I'm getting a little bit of ideas. Let me get rid of this and this. There's a lot of trash in here. I don't have that. I think that's it. I think there's no more trash. This is actually a very dirty house. Such a small house. Very, very dirty. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to start cleaning just yet because I'm not sure which walls I'm gonna get rid of. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of this one, so let's just get rid of this right away. One of the things that I have noticed from the OG is that when you smash a wall and you just like blown away when you just match it, and you can still use them, and some, or even the lights, and in the OG sometimes they don't work anymore. It's like it's a little bit more realistic at that in the OG, but I do appreciate sometimes that this doesn't happen in here. Let me get this real quick here. Alright. I mean, I really like this, but I don't even know if I'm gonna leave the stairs. I don't think so. I'll have to get rid of this too. Oh wait, hold on. No, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, so we sold everything and we still have like a big space in here. So we do have a garage. I would like to keep that because why not? But I'm thinking that if I want a garage, for starters, let me buy a scaffolding. Let me buy the big one. Let me check. What are we dealing with? Alright. Oh, it's my room, right? It's my parents' room. Oh no, this was not my room. This was a closet. Okay, so... Okay guys, you don't know this, but I have spent the last 20 minutes thinking what am I gonna do with this house, and I've decided. I made up my mind. I love Victorian houses, but these already look a little bit Victorian. I do want to make it like an extreme makeover. I do want to make it like very different from the way it is. So far it looks very different without all the trees and the plants and the garden and all the furniture, patio furniture that we had here, but what I'm going to do is I still want to make it look homey, inviting, because it's going to be my house. But I do want to have it like a very modern touch. So it's not going to be Victorian, but it's going to be like a modern luxury neoclassical house. I think I already did that on the OG, like in the house flipper, and I did a mansion. I turned it into a neoclassical home, but I haven't done that a very extreme one in here, like in house flipper 2. I think I did one similar, but in order to do that I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger on both sides, or maybe just in this side, and maybe I'm gonna get rid of the garage. I don't know. We just leave an entrance. In order to do what I want to do, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to really lift the house up. I can't. I'm gonna have to make it. Yeah, I want to make some stairs here to the entrance, and I want the entrance to be like in the middle. So I'm gonna have to do part of the house here, and to get another extended both sides, so it looks, so I can have the entrance in the middle. And yeah, I have that idea, and I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot. So I don't know how much is it going to take. Again, I don't know how much is this going to take, but I'm gonna start by selling the roof, actually. There we go. Just gonna have to start doing that. Getting rid of the roof, because it's not part of what I have in mind. Look at the floating where there are blocks. Yeah. For starters, I'm gonna start in the exterior, and then I'll just okay, I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna come back to tell you a little bit of, so you can see for yourselves what I have in mind. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I know what you're gonna say or think. I know that you're gonna say, okay, Gabby, this is the exact same thing you do with every single house. You do a cube. Trust me, it's not gonna be a cube. I have an idea. I already have what I'm going to do with it. It's not gonna stay square like this. What I'm gonna do here, the entrance is gonna be right in the middle. Of course, I did this little stairs in here because I wanted to get the house, like, where is it going to start from the door? So that's why I needed to do the walls like very, very tall. Oh, I missed that little. Ah, there. Okay, so, and I'm going to do like a big window here, but not all the way up. And I'm going to do another window here, kind of like the same size of a big door. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to do another 3 big windows in here with 3 little balconies. Like I said, it's going to be like a little neoclassical style home, but modern and luxury. Very luxurious, because you know, it's like my business card, right? My house is going to be like my own business card. It's card, letter, you know, some sort. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think you know. And yeah, that's kind of what I want. Oh, look at the lighting. Oh my god, look at the sunlight. Look how realistic that is. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna continue doing it. At least I have the idea for the front. So I'm going to do like some kind of like the layout of the front with the windows and the door, and so you guys can see that. So let me finish here what I'm trying to do, at least for the front of the house, and so you guys can have a little idea of what I'm trying to do. I'll be right back. Okay, now we have an idea of what I want to do here. As you can see, now you can see what kind of house, what type of house or style I am going for with this office or my home. Is going to be a modern luxury neoclassical style ish. I'm gonna try. As you can see, neoclassical styles tend to have this round windows, but we don't have those, not round windows, just on the upper part of the window. And I wanted to do something similar. I had to do a little, I don't know, trick in order to make it happen or make it work, but I think it's looking pretty good. It's still a work in progress. As you can see, I elevated the house a little bit. It had like 2 stairs most, and well, this was supposed to be another stair or step, and it was supposed to be like, all of this was to be like down, and it was gonna look better. But the thing is that right here we had a little garden patch, if you remember, and the ground was a little bit elevated, and there was no way for me to make it like even with the rest of the ground. And and it was kind of a bummer because it was gonna look pretty good, and I was gonna do something in here, but I'm still thinking about it. And I could have done it if I sell the house and take it to the sandbox mode. You know that you can do almost anything in there, but the thing is that I cannot send it to sandbox mode because this is my office. My laptop is here, and I think I cannot have the laptop in a sandbox mode home. And I think it's looking pretty good. I really love this style. It's classical, but it's modern and luxury at the same time. I really love this. I'm really loving the way it's looking, but it's not finished, of course. I still have a lot of work to do, and also, well, I don't have anything in the interior, as you can see. This was the garage. This was a little pantry here. Here was the kitchen, the living room, and I extended the home both sides so I can do it a little bit, you know, to make it bigger. And I make this so this is the way the house is going to be on this level, but I'm still thinking about it if I'm going to have the whole house on the level or maybe to do something on lower level. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it and how this light switches here, because when it's mashed to walls they all fell down. And also, oh my gosh, this looks like those paintings, you know, when they have these impossible rooms. This kind of looks like that. But yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. Here's my laptop right here. So once I get the exterior, I was very excited about the exterior. And once I get that, I'm going to start doing the layout inside. But I'm going to finish the outside first, and I'm going to show you guys once I finish the exterior. This took a while, but before heading back to work, let me show you real quick what I use, because I'm probably gonna cut that from the video. So in here on the floor, or yeah, the floor, I use the pea gravel tiles, and I just use the color pure gray number 6. This is marble, of course. This is white marble tiles, and the color is also pure gray number 6. Almost the entire house and the exterior is the same color. This is wood actually, but I wanted to make it look a little bit like brick. Yeah, brick. And but it's a painted wood panels. I use the cut pattern signs in number 3, and it's faded gray number 6. And I use the rectangles. What else? I use the this is a marble as well, but with no cut. The marble tiles. I use the molding. This one. I use the raven molding, but I as a base I used the white marble. So look like that, and I used it all around the house. And those little thingies right there are the handy dandy, very handy cube that I use a lot. This cube, and all I did was just make it like on the size, and I use panels to like finishing panels with marble, with this marble, but with the very small cut pattern, so it resembles like some kind of a concrete ornament, something they do on the walls. And on the little thing is right here, the fences, is actually a fence gate. I use a fence gate. I use the fence gate Warwick, but once you're about to put it on, these are very big, but they have, you put alt, you click alt, and then you can change the size. And I use the smaller ones, so I can make some kind of resemble a little balcony on the windows. And on top, it's the same as the molding. And I also use on top of the roof, I used this molding Warwick, and also is a kind of molding that when you put it, you can just extend it as long as you want. And that's pretty much what I used on the exterior, on the walls. And I just use this little what are they called? They're not resizable. I use the Carvel McCarthy. That's the one that I use. yeah, so that's it. And of course I use some just different plants, some pine trees, and the little how do you call this, for the planter, like a planters, and yeah, and all of this is brick. All of this is brick. I did it all with bricks. All of this is brick. I just, use the finishing, the ones that I told you, and yeah, this is it. This is also brick. I built these stairs. They're not like the stairs you can buy. I build them one by one, and I put a little thing in here, the floor transition strip. It doesn't look like the square shape like this, like it doesn't look that rough. It looks like a little smooth right there, and that's it. That's it for what I use on the exterior. So I'm gonna continue inside the house because I still have to smash a lot of the walls and a lot of the ceiling. So this is what I'm going to do. As soon as I have some advance, something more, I'm just gonna show you guys. So I'll just continue and I'll be right back. I think the exterior is done so far. So good. This is looking so much different, and I'm really loving it because I love these neoclassical style homes. They look so modern, but and yet so elegant. They're so classy, and I really love it. I love the way the marble looks. Just look at that. Look at the floors. Oh my god, I'm really loving it. As you can see, I haven't done anything in the inside except for getting rid of all the walls. And as you can see, it's another cube. I love cubes, but you know that it's not going to be a cube house. But let me show you real quick the exterior. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to give out spoilers because you know that the tour is going to be at the end. And still, I'm not done like completely because I haven't placed like the lights and all that, but kinda. So I didn't do like a garage. I just did like an entrance here, and this is just a fence, but we're going to pretend that this is like an automatic doors that will open so I can get the car in. The exterior is mainly plants, garden, and I think it's looking pretty good so far. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this or if I'm going to put something else, but it's a work in progress. Remember that I haven't done anything in the interior, and we still have the windows, we still have to get some windows and maybe some doors. I'm gonna put a door somewhere in here. That's why I left this little open space here. We have a pool, and still I'm not finished here because I might do something in here, and I still have to do some windows, and I don't know if I'm going to do some balconies as well. But so far the exterior, I just the layout is kind of finished. I am going to put some pillows and something in here, like a little tea set or something. I wanted to put something here to sit on and another one in here to sit, and so I wanted to look cozy, classy, classical, like a classic style of home, but at the same time modern. So I did a little bit of a fountain in here, but a little modern, not that old-fashioned. I still wanted to look modern, but really homey. And since this is my home, I'm a girly girl, so I do love classic. And so I guess that's for the exterior. So I'm going to start painting and doing all the finishing touches, and when I do that, I probably gonna start thinking about how to make the layout. I have to decide. Let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back, and I'll show you. I'll come back when I finish the layout of the house, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. So I'll be right back. All right, the layout of the house is done. I know it's gonna look a little bit weird, but don't you worry, I'm gonna fix it. It's not gonna look that weird once we finish the home. This is the main entrance. So here is going to be like the main entrance. As you can see, the house is not that big because the plot, it was not that big. So I couldn't do much on the house. I couldn't do much in the house because the house, like I said, the plot is not that big. So Where do we start? Well, this is the main entrance. You see some weird things going on in here, but that is going to be fixed once we get all the finishing in the houses. I did the stairs in the middle. And so since I put the ceiling like very tall, the stairs are kind of tall too, so I had to do a little bit more in here. Otherwise this will have to go all the way up into here, and it was going to be like getting down the stairs and all the way getting into the small steps. So I wanted it to finish kind of in here, but at the same time to still have a few steps so we can go up to what here is going to be the living room. Of course, we still lack some windows. I am going to do that in a little bit, but right now I just want to show you guys how the house is looking and what and the layout of the house, you know, what's going to be in each room. I wanted it still to look a little open and a little bigger than what it was. And this side I did leave it like a little entrance here with a little archway here to get into that, which we will look at in a minute. Right here we have what it was supposed to be a half bathroom, but I'm gonna make it happen and I'm going to make this a full bath. Why? Because right here is going to be a guest room, so I need to have a full bath for my guests. So, and this is not going to be the big, like a very big guest room, but it's still going to be a lovely guest room. And here, I know this looks like a big hall, but it's going to be the kitchen and dining room. This is going to be the dining room in here. We're going to have another set of windows in here, and it's going to look more open. And I put this wall in here because I wanted to put like maybe some shelves and put some plates, decorations, you know, and probably a fireplace in here, and also here for the kitchen, also some shelves for the kitchen. Probably the kitchen is going to be right here. It's not going to be that big because it's just for me. This is my house. I want it to look very cute and very cozy but modern at the same time. And I do going to put a few windows in here because, as you know, we have the pool right here, so of course I want to have access to that. The dining room with the view of the pool is going to be pretty sick. I think it's going to look pretty good. Upstairs, this is going to be my office. It's going to be open. It's going to be open with a lot of natural light, because even though we do have 2 balconies in here, we are still going to put a lot of windows in here. A lot of windows in here, bookshelves here, and this one right here we have the big doors because this is going to be the master bedroom. How is this going to work if it's shaped like an L? Well, I'm still thinking about if I'm going to put a balcony either here or here. So this is going to be very open with a lot of big windows and natural light coming in, and some sitting cozy area in here. Right here is going to be the wardrobe, and probably a dresser in here, or maybe windows and just the wardrobe with the little dresser in here, and the something I'm going to work out in here. Right here is going to be the bed with this you know, windows in here. Maybe here the windows. If the bed looks good in here, I'm gonna put the windows in here, and if the bed looks good in here, I'm gonna put the windows in here. It's depending on how it looks. I'm just gonna see that along the way. And right here we're gonna have a little sitting, some sofas, something very homey, cozy, maybe a little side table with, I don't know, maybe some magazines or some tea set or something. Is going to have a fireplace and a TV right here. And this is going to be the master bathroom. I'm going to have a bath, shower, toilet, and sink. I don't know if it's going to be in that order. Yeah, so far that is the way the layout of the house is going to be. So these are gates. That's why it says open right there. You can fall and break your neck right there, but we are not going to do that. And so yeah, I just wanted to have iron. Most of these videos takes over 12, 15, sometimes 20 hours, so I really have to cut a lot. So that's why I'm explaining everything that I'm doing, so you guys know. And if you want to play this, if you want to do something similar in your gameplays, well, you can do that. You can do that. That's why I'm trying to explain that. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing the finishings, and I'll be right back and I'll show you when I'm finished. And I'm going to tell you exactly what materials did I use. So I'll be right back. Okay, tell me that this does not look different already. Look at this. Look at the difference. Already we have the painting and the floors, and I mean, we haven't even put the windows on, and it already looks so much different. Just look at this. Look how bright it looks. Look at the way the lighting looks on the floor. I love that. I really, really love that. Just take a look at this. The natural light comes in and looks way better, and when we put the windows, it's gonna look so much better. So now, for now, the floor, the one that I use in here is the white marble tiles. And for the painting, I used, hold on, a custom color. This one, I made one, number F7F6EE, and this was made just like this. You just adjust here if you want it to look like a little reddish. This one I put it like in the yellow zone, and then you just move this around, and also this one as well. So if you want a more dark, if you want a whiter, and you get a color here, you just change here depending on the mood, depending on the house. And I always love the warm lighting, and so this is the one that I use. This is a custom color. I have a few custom colors here already. That's the way you do it with the ultimate paint. In order to do this, you need to have the painting perks, like all these painting perks, and then you can get the cannibal colors. If you don't have all these perks, you're not going to be able to do customize the color of your walls. And this is what I did, because if you notice, it's not entirely white. It is a little bit of yellow, because I'm gonna put a little bit of warm colors, but it's not that yellow either, because the floor is already very white, and if I put the walls the same white color, it's going to be like too much. It's going to be very bright, and in certain time of day, it's going to be very, very bright. And since I'm going to put more windows, it was going to be very bright. That's why I did it all like a little that color, custom color. And as you can see, just look at this. Just look how different it's looking already. So now let's put the windows. All right, talk about the change in the scenery of this house. Just look at that. I mean, with the windows, of course, looks a lot different. As you can see, I already put the furniture. No, kind of more like the cabinets and the fixtures, not furniture. I still have a lot of things to put. Okay, for the cabinets, I use the Cozy Rosy grain cabinets. And the color that I use is the one that I've been using for the walls. And these are the same ones, but I used the ebony panels, the ebony color, ebony panels. This is the one that I used. And I took off the handles in here, so it might have the illusion that is one big cabinet. Just look at the windows. I mean, look at this, man. I mean, the pool with the fountains. This is going to be a lovely. And just look at the lighting. Look about the lighting. I mean, I still have to sell all these lights that are so bright, and changed a little bit black thingy here, decoration on the floor. I decided to put the little door here for the guest room so they can go out, and a little stairs in here, few steps. I already put the fixtures in the bathroom, I make it a full bath for the guests. I haven't accessorized it yet, and we still have to put the furniture. Still have to put all the accessories as well in here, you know, plates. I did the same thing upstairs. I put the little cube. You know that I love to use the cube to put this, that it kind of looks the same in the stairs here, because the stairs end in here, and these ones are bricks. And I just did to put the little cube in here so I can make it similar to this. And I put the windows in here in my office, and just look at the natural lighting coming out in from outside. I did a little balcony in here, just a small balcony, just so we can take a peek outside. I put some windows. I didn't put any windows in here because I'm not sure yet how am I going to tackle the closet or wardrobe. And I put some windows in here because the bed is going to be in here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, if I'm going to do some kind of I don't know, decorations in the wall. That, and I already put the fixtures in the master bathroom. The master bathroom, of course, is going to have a bathtub and shower and a little balcony. So far so good. I'm really liking the way this house is looking. This is my house, and I'm very excited to see how is it going to look when I finish, you know, furnishing the house. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow, because today, right now, it's already past midnight. I'm a little tired. I'm falling asleep, actually. I'm falling asleep as we speak. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but for you guys it's gonna be just in a sec. Tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna start here in the living room. I like this one, the extravaganza. I don't like the colors though, but so I think this is the one that I'm gonna go. Let's go with the vintage suit. And as for the color, we're just gonna go with a custom color and the one that we have been using all along. Do you see how different it looks now? So we're just gonna go and change the copper to gold because we have been using that. So I'm gonna go with the ebony. It's going to be black. So let's just put that right there. I'm going to go with the scatty, but we are also going to change the style. I think this one looks good, like this. For the coffee table, I'm going to go with the sandpiper from Cozy Rosie, black. Yeah, we're just going to put it right here. For the fireplace, I actually like this one, and that's going to take up a lot of space. So let me just see if I can just put one like this one. Perfect. This one is going to look so much better, and the steel is going to be golden. Look at that. What can we say? It looks very good, actually. We're going to put one in here, another one in here, and another one here in the middle, which is going to have two. There we go. All right, the curtains. Okay, we put some curtains in here. Yeah, unless I just have few, you know, like put something in here, like, yeah, just like that, you know, like two bookcases in here, so it doesn't look like. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to change the lighting. The lighting is really messing me up. It doesn't look good. I don't like the way the light looks in here. I'm going to use one of the things that I use a lot in this game is this cube, which is so handy to do something here real quick. I don't know if I have. Okay, let me. Okay, so this is not. I have to move that. Let me. Right here is good. Not here though. So let me get this. I think. All right, so I think we got that. We have a square in here, and I'm just going to choose wood panels, painted wood panels. What about the glossy? Has to be. All right, let's go with that one. We're just gonna go with the pure gray, and we're just gonna choose a cut pattern. And I think we have to go with the long beveled with this one. And the rotation, I don't think it matters. What is a smaller one? Let me just go ahead and check how is this going to look. All right, like that. Okay, so now we can sell this. We're going to choose the same one that we choose on the bathroom. the guest bathroom, since the one in the bathroom is very barely visible because you only see it when you go to the bathroom. So we're just going to use this one again. We're going to check that out. Let me just leave it like that. Let's go ahead. This Montpessat from Bldg as well looks very beautiful. Just going to go with that. The lights is very dim because we don't want to have much light. It's a huge one, so we're just gonna put you in here like that. We're gonna go with white flowers. They look very good in this type of houses. We're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with one here and here, a little smaller in here and here. In here we're just gonna go with this white flowers. Here we're just gonna go with this and this. This is looking so much better. And I'm going to put a carpet. This carpet from Bldg are absolutely beautiful, but since the floor already has some pattern to it, we're gonna go with the normal plain color carpet. We're just gonna adjust it to other material, maybe that. And the color here will be like that. Yeah. All right. So for the furniture, I think this is it. I'm just going to accessorize it, and we're just going to move on to the next room. All right. Accessories are ready. So the living room is done. I'm gonna go to the dining room and also to the kitchen, but here I only need to accessorize this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the dining room. And for the dining room we are going to buy a few things like of course table and chairs, but we're not gonna do much in here because we have little space. For the table we're gonna go with another Bldg, and it's gonna be the Hohenzollern. Everything to black. Looks better already. There we go. And I think, yeah, we're just gonna put it right there. Oh, and I already changed the ceiling here as well. I mean, this could also work. Yeah, even the material it's fine. It's poplin. I don't think so. And hold on. Yes, I'm able to walk here. Yeah, I can walk on the sides, and I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna change to the same fabric and the same color as the rest of them, and these are gonna be here, so we can just see like a little difference. There we go. Beautiful. Actually, I like these ones. I'm gonna change to the same one, same color, and this is black. With this we'll go with a little gold in here, but we're just gonna leave that as it is, and we're just gonna put 2 in here. Oh, 2. Yeah, this is looking very good. And I'll put a lamp in here with it. So I'm just going to accessorize this, and then we'll move on to the next room. Okay, the dining room is done. I'm not going to show you in detail because we have to save that for the tour. So the dining room is set, and it's done. It's also the kitchen, and it's already getting like, it's morning, and the light is gonna start coming out. So I really love the way that this is getting. So, all right, so we're just gonna go ahead and go upstairs to the office. So for the test, we're gonna go with the Bldg, the Segovia, and I'm going to put this in the colors that we've been there. There we go. We have the desk now. See, good. I'm gonna go with this chair right here. This chair is the Futuro office chair Erinaco. I'm just going ahead and buy it. I mean, it doesn't look, I try to make it look fancy, but it's a gamer chair, as you can see right here, down here. I mean, I could go with, you know, a little more proper chair, like, I don't know, but I'm a gamer, so I made it as fancy as I could. It's my outfit. All right, okay. I'm gonna go with this one, and I think it already has the colors. Suit, it's black, pure gray. With this one, actually, I would like to add a little color. All right, let's go like with this. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Actually, I'm gonna go with this one. I'll go with black and I'll go with the same color as the chairs. Let me see if I can fit this in here. I can. Alright, yeah, I like the colors. Actually, I really do. So right here, I'm gonna go and I'm going to try to make it look like a bookcase, but one of those big bookcases. Okay, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna get this. This is going to be black. I'm going to start somewhere in here. And then I'm gonna go here. Oh, we can do this too. No, I think it was fine the way it was. Somewhere in here, just like that. So we can fit a few things, you know? Let me see. One, I think. 1, 2. Are we getting them the same size? Then another one in here. And then another one in here. And just one more. I think one more. Oh, I hope this works. Okay. I think it's not even. Like this. Ooh. One more. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna continue doing this. Let me see if I can still make it. Maybe this one. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Something like that. Now, let me get the cube. All right. Let me get this little cube in here. No, wait. First the mold. Resizable, then we get the molding, but this time it's going to be black. Everything is going to be black. Piece of furniture, remember? The good thing about this is that it's resizable. And now we are going to get the cube. And the reason that I'm doing this and not just buying an actual bookcase is because there isn't any bookcase actually this big. I think it is working. Yeah, actually. Okay. All right. The only thing is, I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to build this, resize this for a bit, and also this. Okay. Now let's try this again. Actually. And actually I could have done this in here as well. I didn't need to. There we go. No, actually no, it's gonna be too much. Okay. Alright, where is the other one? Is that it? No, I think this is the one. Yeah, start here. Okay. Oh, it's going to be difficult. There we go. Okay. Okay, now that looks like a piece of furniture, actually. Okay, let me close this. Thank you very much. You were very, very helpful. Oh my. Okay. Now we are going to do the ebony, but we are going to have something similar to what we have been doing. The rotation is going to be like that. And yeah, beautiful. Perfect. I could just and no, I'm not gonna left it like that. I'm going to then take out the pattern. Yeah. And so we'll go inside. Beautiful. We're just gonna go here. Okay, I am just going to. There we go. Now this looks like a bookcase. Yes. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. It looks like a bookcase, like a big bookcase. Yes, so far so good. So I guess when it comes to furniture, that's it. I'm going to put some accessories. I'll be just right back. Okay, we're done accessorizing the office. I decided to put the rug in here and added, some of the colors we had for these little chairs and also for the little couch. I added a few things that maybe I'm not going to be able to explain in the tour, because the tour we're just going to be silently watching everything. So I put here my computer and laptop. Actually, I also wanted to show you guys before heading out to the next room is I decided to put some pictures in here of one of my favorite games ever. I have here Red Dead Redemption 2. In case you don't know some of these games, I'll just let you know. This is Gustav from Expedition 33. This is Cloud from Final Fantasy 7. This is Link from Ocarina of Time, and of course we have here Sonic, and also Would You Kindly, if you know you know. This is from the BioShock series. So this is one of my favorite video games. I do play some other video games too, not just cozy games. I do love cozy games, but I also, the classics, I love them, and I love to play a lot of different types of video games. And this is, so I wanted to put them in here, some of my all-time favorites, and I think the office came up pretty good. I put like the books and all, and the PC is right there. So let's just move on. Oh, and I wanted to show you something, guys. I forgot that I didn't put a laundry room. I totally forgot about that. So I managed to do something in here and just put like the washer and dryer, just to make sure that we have some place to wash our clothing. And yeah, that's the only change that I have. I like this bed. Yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, we can open this, perhaps this one, but with the same color and right here. And I think, yes, it does. It fits. And I think I'm going to choose the same one as the nightstands. I'm just going to copy the style. And there we go. We're going to put a TV in here. There we go. Table. Actually, we're just gonna go right here. Okay. And we're going to put an armchair, a very small one, or a chair. Maybe this one. We can go with the black. And then in this, we can go with something like that. Something in here and just a little something in here. There we go. So this, just like this. There we go. This one in here and another one in here. Got the cube. I'm just gonna go like this and like this and all the way down. So it looks a little bit more modern, and some paintings in here. Not there. I think that looks good. So maybe right here, just a little something. I saw, and just put it in here. Looks a little empty, but still is a guest room. Yeah, I guess this bedroom I think is done. If there's something else that I need to put in here, I will do that, but I'll show you guys once we see the tour. So let's move on let's just move on with our lives. Okay, so the master bedroom, it is a little bit, it's big, might take a little while. Okay, so I have an idea. I saw a picture one day of a bedroom and I like the idea, so I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right, so okay, I have this 3. I'm going to put the arch that I've been using Okay, just a little bit like that. And maybe not that much. Maybe, actually, maybe just the way like that. Yeah. And in here. So I think this could work. Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let's just see how this is going to look. All right. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Valenti bed, and it's gonna be the double bed, booger, and yeah, that's it. There we go. Nightstand. We're gonna use the same nightstands. We're just gonna change them to black. Right, one right here, and the other one not that bright. There we go. Lovely. And oh, lovely, look at that. Just barely, because we're gonna have another lamp in here, so it doesn't matter. This one right here, I think I'm gonna put another one in here, and very tall. There we go. I'm just gonna get you a little bit more here. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, looking pretty good already. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're gonna go with the Futuro with the corner one because I'm just gonna put it in the corner. So that's the only one I think that we're gonna use. So I'm just gonna do that, and we're just gonna change to this color in here. We're just gonna go put it here in the corner. Lovely. And just put some cushions on it. Here, in here, here. Just a few cushions in there. We're gonna have a fireplace. Oh, it's huge, but it's fine. Fine, it's a huge room. We need... it already feels warm. Look at that. The sunset, the sun coming from the window. Look at the light in the floor. Natural light. There we go. Nice and simple. A few plants, the couch, some pictures, the fireplace, and the TV. I was gonna do, like a bookcase and books and all that, but we already had that in the office, so I think this is... oh my god, look at the light! Oh, look at the sky! I can't open these windows, but oh, look at that. I love that. Alright, so let's put some lamp in here. Something warmer. Yeah, I think this is going to look better. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks much better. Okay, we have here this. Hold on. We have this in here. Like here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, and a little wider. And I guess that's it. Just two. Alright. Alright. There we go. I'm going to put it all the way up. I'm going to put something like this. And like this. And I'm just going to have this here, here, and here. Alright, there we go. We have a wardrobe. Okay guys, so as for the furniture, I think I am done. There may some things that I need to accessorize in here, put some accessories, and also in the both bathrooms. And I have to check around the house if there's anything else that I need to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think the house is done. Everything is done. I checked and double checked to see if I missed something, and I think I did it all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired because I've been playing for over 6 hours now. I wanted to finish the house, but I think it came out pretty good. I didn't show you the final results because I wanted to to have a proper tour of the house. So let's go ahead and watch the tour. Okay, guys, so this is it. This was a tour for this home office. This is my new home. What do you guys think? Did you like it? Did you like the style? Did you like more classical than modern, or vice versa? Which one do you like best? If you watch the video from beginning to end, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate it. I love you for that, because it really takes sometimes to think and to try to do what you have in mind. Fine, just let me know which part of the house you like best. I'm definitely going to continue with the remaster. I'm going to do the bunker. Shout out to Lauren Atkinson, who who actually commented on the video when I asked if I should continue with the bunker now or not, and she commented that she wanted me to continue with the bunker, so I'll definitely do that. It might take a while though. I don't know how much it's going to take me then. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I guess I will just see you in the next one. Please have a very good rest of your day. Take very good care of yourselves, and bye.